Good evening. Welcome to Dave Paul Jones Web API. What did I call it today? I forgot already. Let's have a look. ESP32 Web API ChatGPT coding #8 live. Okay. Welcome wherever you are. Join in. Tell us something new. We're looking okay, just checking a few things. Yeah, we're alright. We're okay. So, where did we leave off? Let's have a look where we left off yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Let's have a look. So we've got our web API on our controller, and we've managed to get split up the various items. We've got our control zone. We're doing a bit on the token. We've got our list of tokens. So we need to get the list. We need to create a new function just to bring up the last 10, either the first 10 or the last 10 stored tokens. For what reason, I have no idea. Maybe when you go into learn mode and somebody learns a new token, you can just verify that it's actually shifted up in the list. Show you the last 10 added, say for instance. That'll be okay, the last 10 added. And maybe a list of events or used ones recently or something like that. Keep it simple. Okay, so that's where we are. Let's bring up the old chat Visual Studio Code. Let's go for it. Let's see how long I can sit down on this chair before my spine starts to ache. Yeah. Let's see how far we can go. Right. So I did a bit of... Let's just get rid of that one. Did a bit of change. Didn't like the fact that we were using a string. So we've converted it with ChatGPT to a character buffer again. Little bit more bloated, but I know the string has got a little bit of a problem, so you're better off to use a character buffer, apparently. Yeah. Anyway, so good evening everyone, and welcome to another live stream, and hopefully we'll get a bit more progress done. And I've just put the intro back on just for a run through, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, right. I'll tell you what, let's just check the audio, make sure we're not doing anything weird, yodeling or something. Make sure we're not yodeling. Make sure you got voice instead of Dalek voice. Right. I'll tell you what, let's just... Yeah, we're okay. Streamed a few days ago, had a Dalek voice, for whatever reason, no idea. Okay, so anyway, let's create this function then. So we're going to create this new function. We've got the dummy one in. Now the dummy one will just show you this list, 1 to 10. We need to take the styling off. We need to create a new style where we don't have any bullets. So first we're going to ask ChatGPT So a list item, right, we need to ask it to... I wonder if you can apply it to the unordered list instead of the list item. A style that you don't want any bullet. Let's ask ChatGPT. Okay. Right, can I apply a style to an unordered list HTML5 that removes bullets from, what did I call it? Was it list item? LI. From list item. See if it knows what the hell I'm talking about. Certainly you can use CSS to style the UI unordered list element and remove the bullets from the list item element is an example. Okay. So list item style none. You can also use list style none to achieve the same results. Oh, that's what. Oh, list style type none and list style none. Okay, margin 0. Okay. Add your additional styles for the list items if you need it. Margin 5. Got ya. List item. Okay. Right, so let's copy this bit, and so let's check our CSS code first and see if we've actually already got a list item, or an unordered list. So I'll go to the top of the screen. Here we go. Have we got any list item or unordered lists, ULs or LIs? I don't know if we've got any already in. Not too sure, can't remember. It's done a while ago, this was. No. So what we'll do, we'll create one. We'll have to shove it in somewhere where it makes sense. Input box, submit button, login, label. Yeah, somewhere we'll put it here. Submit under the submit button. Right, let's put it there. Right, let's just go and grab what ChatGPT has told us. So we'll have that bit there. Stick that in the code. Paste. Right, so let's tidy it up a bit. Looks a bit messy. Okay. Oh, we don't want that. Yeah, no. We don't want to waste bytes with rem statements in the style, so I'll get rid of that. Alright, margin and padding. Okay, not sure if that's absolutely necessary. Probably. Right, so we've got that, and that. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Right, it needs to be submit button, input box, unordered lists. Right, so we need to. Right, that's a general for UL. Well, that'll probably be okay for now. Let's try it. We shall try it. We've got to apply that style. Oh, that's a global style for the unordered list. Right, should be okay as it is. Let's just upload it and see what we get. Why not? Howdy everyone. Welcome to UPAS project. Dave Paul Jones. And it's UK based streaming, and it's about 10:15 in the evening in the UK. And let's just have a look. Yes, looks okay. We're doing alright. So what we're doing, we're developing a product. And I'm missing the boot cycle for the button, and I've missed it. Yeah, failed. Dave, shut up and press that button. Right, okay. Cup of tea. So I've been out all day, I've done my day job, I've come back and had my tea, I've had a rest and I'm back on my own project now. Right, so we're just right into this ESP32 MCU microcontroller, whatever you want to call it. And we're using a web API on it at the minute. Right, so that's finished, so we'll have a look. Now if I go, I'm going to have to just read, I tell you, let's switch on the debug so we can watch it as it happens. And we want to go back to the root. Right, so we're on the root. I go login, tokens. Right, so we've managed to get rid of the bullets. That was quick and uneventful. We've got a bit of a space here going on. So yes, so we're centered in the middle, and we're still centered in the middle. That's okay. It's alright, it's designed to go on a mobile phone, so we want to be centered in the middle. So we need to order this list a little bit more. Let's get rid of this space. Let's get rid of this space. Let's do that now. So let's just get that right. So we're going to go back down to we want to get our tokens, token content. Here we go. So we've got an unordered list. A list. Oh no, we're not using that. Sorry, we're not using that. Now, which one are we using? Token nav. Yeah, this is the one we're using. That's one we're not using at the moment because we're using the header, the token nav, and the footer. So the token nav is this one. So we need to get rid of. We've got our learn button and our spaces. Ah, that's why we got these. We can get rid of those. We can probably get rid of one of the spaces for the button. Do we need two spaces at the top? Not sure. Anyway, that's sorted out. We won't put while they're uploading that yet. We'll wait till the next mod. So, right, we've got this, so we'll sort that out. Now we need this to say it needs to read in the last tokens added to the list. So it needs to go to the end of the list and read the last token. So I need a function to read the last added tokens, the last 10, say, for instance. Okay, so let's do that now. Howdy. Right. Okay, let's do that now. So over here, we've got this ability to inject into a list. So we need to create a loop here, or we need to bring back a list of strings. Don't know. How's that doing it? Right, so it's printing that out. So we need to, we probably need to get this on the fly then. All we need to do is a function to return this bit here. Yeah. So we just need, actually it's, we need to, so we'll call the title, we'll just change it slightly. So it's tokens, so it's the last tokens, we'll just call it the last 10. Last 10 added. That's it. Simple. Alright. Okie dokie. 10 o'clock nearly. Right, last 10 added. Right, let's go. We've got to create a new function now. And we're looking to return this bit of text here. So so we need to translate the for loop. We can either interact directly with, no, I think we'll keep it separate. So what we'll go over to the tokens. This is my token data. I've got some functions. We can get the number of used tokens, get the maximum number of tokens. That's the maximum you can store on the prom or whatever you're using for your storage. Okay, so we need to get the amount of used, and if there's not 10 on there, I'll just get the last few. I suppose to start with, we can just read the first 10, up to the first 10. So we'll need to use this tokens used value in our for loop. So we can create a new one. It's quite weird how I get the tokens. They're spread across different addresses. The bytes for the tokens. So you've got your user ID and your access ID and your byte. It's 4 bytes to represent the number of the token. And you got normal memory base address. These are base addresses. Then you got your base addresses for any kind of external FRAM. Like on the device there, I haven't fitted it on this one, have I? Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know whether you can see it. Can you see it? Is it even got focus on this? Yeah, see there's a little chip there, where is it? Just that chip there, that one. That's your FRAM memory. So it's SPI FRAM, that is. So you can store, I think it's 8 kilobytes, 8K, or 8,000 bits, I can't remember now. Anyway, we can find out how much it is if we go into the EEPROM. I've got an EEPROM section somewhere. Where are you? EEPROM H. Does it tell you? Right, settings. FRAM. So, hang on, it's actually FRAM. Doesn't say there, does it say here anywhere? Yeah, software, right, EEPROM. Buffer size. Base address, maximum tokens 200. FRAM max tokens 1,000. Oh, sorry, I've got a separate one for FRAM. Separate class for FRAM here. So FRAM chip select, yeah. So right, so you got FRAM chip select. Does it specify how many? I've got enough space for 1,000. So yeah, there's obviously some spare space there. I haven't really got that. I think it's done over here. Anyway, that doesn't really matter at the minute. FRAM size, where's my FRAM size? FRAM size, I can't see it. Anyway, not to worry. Hello, Joe. How you doing? Hi, Joe. How you doing? Hi at Joey. Oh, it's not coming up. So, right. That'll do it. Right. Train? You got a picture of a train? Yeah, you caught me on a live stream. I'm doing a live stream. Caught me on a live stream. Never mind. You got to do it, haven't you? Instead of just coding off the screen, I decided to code on the live stream, and yeah, it seems to be working. So anyway, yeah, I'm doing a bit of boring stuff today. Very boring. Just coding a web API on my board. Right, let's have a look. Where are we? Yeah, there. It's just basically like a web page on a little device, a chip, and you're gonna put a list of tokens down here. That's all it is. I know Joe likes the music. Let's put him some music on. Here we go. Have some music, Joe. He likes the music. Enough music for one day. Yeah, so basically, is the code for bringing up the data out of the. Once you've learnt the tokens into the controller. Basically, yeah, I'll bring it up. So you've got the controller down here. There's the controller. There's your fob reader. And you just bring it up like that. Once you've got your fob, it stores it in there, and we're trying to get it out. Trying to get it out here so we can put it into learn mode, switch it into learn mode, and it'll give you a list of the last 10 learnt. So you can just put your fob on once you're in learn mode, and it'll learn it, and it'll update this list. But we haven't got that working. We're doing that today. That's what we're doing today with the aid of ChatGPT. ChatGPT, here's ChatGPT. Say hello. Hello. Oops, can't even spell. Hello, Chat. GPT. Can you tell my mate Joe a joke? What? Let's see. Let's just have a crowd over here. Let's see if it tells you a joke. Oh, hang on, you're not going to see that with that in the way, right? Of course. Hey Joe, here's a joke for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Now, it's been telling me this joke all week. Why is it telling me this? So, why? Hang on, let me ask it. Why do you tell the same joke every day? Got to be nice to it. It might chuck me off. I apologise if it seems that way. I generate response based on patterns and information present in the data I was trained on, and sometimes certain responses like jokes might come up frequently. If you have a specific type of joke or topic in mind, feel free. Okay, can I tell you a joke? I bet it knows every joke in the world, this thing does. Absolutely, I'd love to hear your joke. It's not okay. It's not even woke. What is it? Woke? Proper? I don't know. Three men standing under an umbrella. Is that how you spell it? Umbrella. I don't know. None of them under a small, actually, gotta be small umbrella. None of them get wet. Why? Go on then. It'll know the answer, surely. Of course it is. Sounds like it's the classic riddle. Why don't any of the three men get wet under the small umbrella? Well, yeah, but you haven't told me the answer. So, you ain't going to tell me the answer? Thumbs down. Yeah, thumbs down. I'll thumb down, yeah. Yeah, better not upset it. It might not give me any coding examples again. Anyway. Right, let's get back onto it. Right, so I need to create a function that brings up. We're printing this list at the minute, this weird list that all it is, it's just a temporary list showing 1 to 10, but we want to replace that with our token numbers. So what we want is a list of tokens. So we've got to create a function. Now our function is in the tokens bit, where, let's get rid of that one, tokens. So we can create a function here. We need to, I suppose, just read the first 10 up to the 10. So let's create a new function. Alright, this is the boring bit, Joe. Ask it the meaning of life. I tried to tell it the meaning of life the other day, Joe. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you how I spoke to it the other day. Have a look down here. Look, previous 7 days. Yesterday, I was asking it the other day, and I told it the answer was 42, and it pointed to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, it told me. But I just kept asking it, and I says, can't you just say it's 42? And it wouldn't admit it was 42. I can't. Where is it? It's finding it like a needle in a haystack down here. Oh, that's going back too far. Anyway, let's just ask it again. It's in there somewhere, but anyway. So, what is the meaning of life? It doesn't remember our last conversations for some reason. The question of the meaning of life is a profound and philosophical one. That's exactly what it told me last time. But it isn't mentioned in the word 42. Right. Does 42 mean anything? Alright, it's going to tell me about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy now. Yeah. It's very repetitive, this can be. Yeah. Written by Douglas Adams. Yeah. Humorous arbitrary value. Yeah. So while itself may not be a profound inherent meaning, it has gained cultural significance. Yeah, it does get repetitive, this one. It's great at being repetitive. Right, okay, what are we up to now? So yeah, back on the old boring coding, yeah. So I need a function here in tokens, and in a new function, it's called get. We need to call it get token and then the address. We need a function to get the last, so let's just create a function to get the last 10 tokens out of the memory. Void get, hang on, I can't see what I'm doing. Right, get last 10 tokens. Okay, that's all we're going to do. Get the last token. So we need to we need to bring back a list. We need to return a list. How are we going to do that? Actually, we probably don't need to do that. We just need to get a single token based on an address. We've probably already got that function somewhere. So get token. Right, we've got get tokens used, get max, get tokens free. We've got get tokens address. So is this gonna? No, that's gonna put it into. It's not gonna return anything, is it? So we need to return an unsigned. That's the address. Yeah, it's quite a complex thing. The token is. So long. That's token there, T. Right, so that's set token. Have we got one for get token? Surely we've got one for get token. Get number of tokens. Right, I'm sure I've got one in my command. Yeah, because it has to get a token at a time and send it back. Right, let's find. This is a lot of code here. Hang on. So we'll go to command and we'll find out where we get the token. Alright, this is very boring, but yeah, never mind. So, welcome to live stream, and there's nobody watching at the minute. Probably, yeah, nobody watching. But we shall see if we can attract anyone later on. Yeah, so doing a bit of a boring thing at the minute. Right, so we're going to do. We're going to find the bit where we've already written it. Get the token, and I can't seem to see where it is from here. So there's a function already here to get the token and send it back. Now, where is it? It's finding it. Incoming action. There's lots going on here. Right, so it's going to be down the bottom somewhere. Let's go race down the bottom of it. Right, request a configuration. Factory reset, so it's none of them. It'll be an engine command, get token, probably, I don't know. Right, parameter, config setting, no, it's not that one. Here it is. Here it is, token command. Right, so we've got, I forgot we've done a separate protocol to pick up, get a token, get number of tokens, set number of token, get token, get token tokens, get a token and return it back. No, it's probably just directly sending a packet of data, isn't it? So go back to tokens, so we want the get token. Right, get token tokens, right, so that's going to get it out of the memory and it's just going to send a packet back. So what we need is, can we utilize this routine and actually return, instead of returning a void, return a token, because it's actually in there, the data is token command, so the address and T is the token number, the user ID and the access ID and the token. So there's three things to bring back there. So address, you could store it, tell it that's the address. Going by the address, you could work out where it is in the list. So user ID and access ID. Right, so yeah, so will it hurt if I, yeah, we need to return a class. It needs to be a class, but then you don't return classes the way you do in C#. Or do you? It's tempting to do it the way I do on the desktop system. You could make, so it's already got all the information there to retrieve a token out of the memory. Get token. Yeah. So I could send it, we could load that token data. So you've got address, user ID and access ID and token. So where are they defined? Let's have a look. User ID and token, it said defined here. And access ID, it's all, there's your variables. What about if I create a class? Can I do it? Let me ask ChatGPT, I can't quite remember if it'll let us. Will Arduino C let me define a class of variables to return from a function. See what that says. Yes, in Arduino program you're using the Arduino IDE, you can define classes and return objects of those classes from functions. Arduino uses a simplified version of C++ that includes some additional function libraries for hardware interfacing. Here's a basic example of defining the class. Return an instance. An 8-ball. What's the 8-ball? Snooker. That's lost on me, Joe. I don't know what that means, Joe. That's lost on me. I'm thick. You've got to explain things like that. Yeah. 8-ball. Don't know what that is. Anyway, I could ask ChatGPT what it is, but anyway. Oh, should buy one a train set. So let's go and have what you just said there. Should one buy a train set? Okay. We'll ask it. Go on. Should one buy a train set? Right, let's have a look. What's it going to say? What's this? Which response do you prefer? Buying a train set can be a fantastic hobby. Whether or not you should buy a train set depends on your interests, preferences. Right, that's a bit of a full dialogue there going on. Interest, if you have a genuine interest, time commitment, space and budget, long-term interest, research and planning, community and social aspects. There's a vibrant community of training enthusiasts and model railroad clubs. You should join a club, Joe. Join a railway club. Yeah, I tell you what, I used to have a railway simulator somewhere. Got it on a drive or something, or backup disc, can't remember where it is. Ultimately, whether you should buy a train set depends on your personal interests. Decision to buy a train set is personal one. Idea of building and operating a model train layout excites you, and you have the space and resource to pursue the hobby. Can be a delightful and fulfilling pastime. How does he know? Anyway, yeah. I have no space. What's he going to tell me? If you are limited space, you can still enjoy model trains with a compact or micro layout. Here are some ideas to make the most limited space. Micro layout, design a small scale layout that fits on a tabletop or a shelf. Okay. So there's no excuse really. You've got plenty of space in the corner of your building. You could put a shelf up and run the track round, yeah. Single loop layouts, modular layouts, digital virtual layouts. Anyway, yeah, trains are good. Right, so it's going to let me create an object. So right, I've created a class, my object value. My object, create object 42. My object print data was included the word 42. It's having a bit of a joke with me, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that was a bit of gibberish. It's just told me there. I know to make a class, so int data, my class, int and data. Yeah, it's a bit of a long-winded public there. Okay. I suppose we could do it that way, or we could do it another way. There's lots of ways of doing it. Lots of ways of doing it. Anyway, let's have a respite and let's bring up you know what.
Welcome to UPAS. Engine 22 is now online. Engine 23 is now online.
Okay, let's bring this up. Okay, right, so I'll bring this one up as well. Right, And let's swipe it. Why not? It's all Steve Wozniak today. Yeah, it's literally all Steve Wozniak today. Arya Stark. Well, uh-oh, we've done an intercom call. Steve Jobs. Yeah. Right, after that.
Thank you for using UPAS.
Yeah, let's get rid of it. Play us a song. Play us a song? Oh my god. Play a song. Stand on one foot. Sing Hasta La Vista Baby. Sing a song. I could play a song, but I'm not in my music room, so I can't. So I haven't got no camera set up in there, nothing. But you can play this one. And I can interrupt it just like that. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Right. There's my little board, Joe. I've made that surface mount. It's half built one. Play us a song. Shall I ask ChatGPT if it can play? Can you play a song? Whether or not you should... No, that's still answering the other question. I'm sorry, but I can't play songs or produce audio. However, I can help you with information about songs, artists and music in general. If you have any questions... what can you tell me about Cleveland City music? Alright, is it going to know? No, it's not going to know, is it? Update, don't know any information. It's useless. Yeah, I say it's useless, not useless really, is it? Thumbs up. Oh, right, thumbs up. Okay. Right. So, anyway, get back onto this boring stuff. Get onto boring stuff. So we've got the ability to get a token, but it's not giving us the information back we want. We're just sending a packet of data back. So we can either copy the whole thing and change it, but it would be nice to have the user ID and everything back, wouldn't it? But I don't know. Let's just have the token. Right. So what we'll do, short term, we'll copy all this. We'll copy this because it's already doing what we want it to do. And we'll just paste it here. Right, we pasted it. We'll call it get a token. Get token. Right, so get token number. So get token number. Get token number from address. Get token number from address. That's what the new one's called. So we just go down here very quickly. We don't send a packet. We just we need to return T. So we need to find out what T is. It's unsigned long. So we'll go up to here, change the void to an unsigned long and return long, unsigned long. So we're just going to go here, forget all this bit, we're just going to return T. So return T, which is the token, that's it. So that's it, we've got a working thing. So what we'll need to do is do a little bit of a for loop. and it won't know anything about that, so we've got to add this function to the H. So get token, where are you? There. So we've gone above it, so we'll just put that one in there, and we tell the system that we've got a new function. Right, okay, so I've got a bit of duplicate code there, but I'm not bothered at the minute. Right, so go get token, we finished. Right, that's it. So we'll go back over to our web API here. So we need to get token and put it into there and turn it into a string, if possible, if it'll let us. Don't know. Let's try it. So we're going to have our list item. Let's just break that. Plus. Right, so we get. Right, get token. So get token. Oh, hang on. Let's get rid of that. I don't necessarily need that there, so close that off. Do the plus. Love is a dunghill. Yeah. Love is a dunghill. It certainly is. Yeah, we got. Let's have a look. See. Oh, we've got no hard drives on at the minute. Let's turn them on. Let's turn on the hard drives. See if we can't bring up Rob. Have I got Rob Roy? I think I should have somewhere. Right, we got videos. Where are they? Rob Roy. Where? Oh, I got our Plymouth work trip there. Got to put that on soon. So at some point. Titanic. Where's Rob Roy? Aliens. Braveheart. Rain Man. No. Maybe I've got rid of it. Should have done. My video. No. Braveheart. Finding it, innit? Finding it. Video off C. No. Rain Man. I don't know what that is, you know. Is it still on here? Maybe I didn't get rid of that one. Can't seem to find it at the minute. Oh well. Yeah. There's a classic 1995 scene that we used to ship with Windows 95 that advertised all that. Anyway, so get token. Where is it? Get token number from address. Right. So we're gonna give it an address. We want the address. It'll need to be base address, won't it? Base address plus something. Alright, let's go back to command. Right, so get tokens, data token memory position -1. Yeah, so we could start with 1. Data token memory position, right. Go back to tokens, so they get the tokens. It's the address, so it uses the address. There's less than maximum tokens, yeah, then it goes to get it. Got to get the address from somewhere. User ID plus address, that's right. So you just need to supply it with a start address. Yeah, it takes care of the base address, so that's fine. Love is a dunghill. I am just I'm not saying that word that climbs upon it to crow. Right. Where have you been all week, Joe? Need you down at the job we're on. Oh, you're gone. Okay. Come back soon. Come back soon. Right, so anyway, we got back on here. Get tokens. Get token number from address. So we're starting at 0. And is it? It's already. Hang on. Is it taking it? Hang on. Where's the? I seem to have lost. Let's get rid of main a minute. Commands. Right. Memory position -1. So it's already taken it minus. Yeah. So we can start at 1. Oh no, that's taking it to 0. So we can start at 0. So we need to alter this array to start at 0. So I equals 0 instead of 1. And we go to less than 10, not equals to 10. We want the first 10, 0 to 9, that's it. So what we'll do, 20, just the size based on your content. Well, yeah, that's plenty. That's plenty. Right, so get token number from address. Now we've got to turn it into a string. How do you turn it to a string? I forgot how to do that now in this one. To string, is it? Right, let's ask ChatGPT. I forgot. Arduino C convert unsigned int, or is it long to string or character array. Unsigned long my number, yeah, string. Oh, it's just string and then number. But we want it to a character array, don't we? Into character buffer. But it will be a string. I don't know. To char array. Right. It's quicker to ask it than to look it up. Oh, sprint function. Right, string object using an sprint function. Character array. %lu my number. Convert unsigned long to a character array using. Okay, we could do that. I think we're already doing that there anyway. Sprint's already doing that anyway, so yeah. But we're adding a string to it, so maybe that could. So maybe we need to return a string and not. I'll just put string on it. Let's see what happens. String that. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? Not work. Okay. We need to give it an address, so we need to give it I. Need to send it I. Right, let's give that a try. Give that a go. See if it'll even touch it with a barge pole. Go on then. Howdy everyone, welcome to a live stream of a bit boring me building a web API on the ESP32, and we're trying to get a list of tokens that we've previously stored in the memory of the ESP32. And we've got a learn mode for learning tokens, so we just want the last 10 learnt really, so that's all we want. And that's all we're doing, basically, like, yeah, basically. Okay. Rightio. So we're compiling at the minute. Let's just have a look what's going on here. Yeah, it looks okay. Still streaming, and let's make sure we're still got audio. Basically, like, yeah, we're okay. We're doing all right. Yeah, it's good. Technical, no problems. Right. So what's it doing? Compiling. Still compiling. Is it? Yeah, still going for it. Okay. Righty-ho. What's the day today? It's Tuesday. Oh, didn't like something. Cannot convert string sum helper to constant character. Right, yeah, fair play. Okay, maybe... Yeah, I'm doing it wrong, aren't I? Of course I am. I needs to be... Right, so we need a string plus I. So we need to get that... Move that over here, really. List I. Let's just see what that was giving us. Yeah. Okay, let's put it there. Put it there. That's it. And we'll get rid of this bit from here. So we've got a list, and we need a % sign in there, don't we? Alright, so we need to do a bit of undoing there. Let's do a little bit of undoing to get back the original text. Alright, Control Z. Nearly. Right, we're undoing some of the stuff we didn't want to undo, but anyway. Come on, you can do it. Right, you can do it. Right, so this is very boring. Why don't I just do Control Z? Go on then. Right, so we've got our %D. Is that enough? Yeah. So we'll go back to here, go on to 0, take out the equals, right, so we're doing %D and we want to put in here, instead of I, we want that one. And that should give us our list, maybe. Unless sprintf doesn't like this unsigned long. It might be an int, I don't know. Let's try compiling. Howdy, people in there like yo-yos. Righty-ho. Oh, sorry, tired. So just doing some coding with on a live stream, that's it. Don't know why. Maybe it's compiled this time, so it liked it, sort of. So let's upload it and see if we get our token numbers coming out. Now it probably will error because it's going to error because we haven't actually got 10 tokens in there. So that is a little bit of a problem, but it should show us a list. I'm just wondering what... Oh, it caught me out then, didn't it? Let's go again. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so we'll give it another go. I know it's going to get to... Right, let me just operate these buttons. Yeah, it's writing it now. Yeah, so it's going to get to the last token in there because there's not 10 in there. I told it, instead of looking at the max, it's going to go and fetch it, but hopefully I've put something in there to address is less than max token. Yeah, so it won't return anything. It's got to return something though, isn't it? Maybe it'll return a -1, I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to it. Let's try it out. It's compiled. Let's see what mess we've made of it. Right. Okay, login and tokens. Right, so we have got numbers coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we're getting numbers out. We can find out how many tokens are in that system if we run up UPAS. And we'll do a token gather on that engine.
Welcome to UPAS. Engine 22 is now online. Engine 23 is now online.
I'll just gather the tokens. Alright, so it's gathering the tokens.
Gather complete.
We've got eight tokens. 2 have been... no. Yeah, we've got 8 tokens. So what's it showing us? The last one was 143416. Let's just take that down a minute. 143416. So that was the number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these 10, it's just bringing whatever's in the memory back, or is it? What's it returning? Yeah, so it's... yeah, I just need to do max tokens, don't I? So what we'll do is we'll get the variable that's in tokens here. Get max tokens used. Get tokens used, right, okay. So we need to just bring that over to this. And instead of going to 10, we need to go get max tokens used. So it's less than 10. Yeah, that'll do it. Right, if it'll find it. See if it'll compile it. Yeah, that might work. And it'll just bring up the 8. The 8 in use. Okay. Right, gonna go for interim in a minute. I need to go for an interim. That's a polite way of saying I need to go to the loo. Yeah, I'll let this compile up, and I don't know if I've clicked on upload or compile. Right, so let's just let's upload it. Trial and error, a lot of trial and error. You probably could do with a software version of an ESP32, so you could just emulate it without all the uploading, really. Don't know why. I bet someone's got one of them already. Right, let's just give it the old. Right, let it write that. We'll have a look. And also, we need to put it in the list. It's not coming in. It's not turning out as a list, is it? It's actually, although it should be. Might wonder why it didn't come out as a list.
Engine 22 is offline. Engine 22 is now online.
Right, let's just close this.
Engine 23 is offline. Engine 23 is now online.
Yeah, I do need to go to that loo. Interim, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we've got the 8. Right, we'll come back to it. Got to go for an interim. Back in a bit. Just off for an interim for just a couple of minutes. So back soon. Hello, we're back again. We're back again. Welcome back. Short interlude or intro. Introm's what I call it when I couldn't think of the word. Interlude. Anyway. Right, so we've got we're extracting the token data from the memory of the ESP32. It's coming out as not as a list at the minute for some reason. Don't quite know why. Probably because I don't know. We're using the wrong thing probably. Now it was coming out as a list, but now it's coming out as something else. Right, let's have a look at that. So why have we lost the ability? No, we did have the ability. So if I get rid of that, let's just copy that a minute. Copy that and just put it back to the eye. Put it back to the eye and re-upload that. Now that's gonna give us back our original list. Now that was an ordered list, not an ordered list. Sorry, an unordered list, but it was in a vertical column, not spread horizontally. Howdy everyone. Yeah, so we're just live for an hour or two before we get tired. Oh, it's already writing it. So I was about to reset it, then I decided to write it without me resetting it. I always say that every time I get surprised about that. Anyway. Right, so let's get back onto it and have a look. Right, so we're gonna go back, doing the same thing over and over again. That's what this programming lark is about, repetitiveness. So yeah, so we've got our list. Now why have we suddenly got our list in vertical order? And yet we weren't getting it. So that's I, which is just an int. Maybe it's expecting an int. Don't know. So we put our original code back in. Get token number from the address. Okay, but then it's ordering it. It's not ordering it. Right. Don't know. Let's ask ChatGPT about this command. Find out what is going on here. Let's just give it that, see what it thinks about that. Certainly, the SNPrintf function is a safer alternative to sprintf because it allows you to specify the size of the destination buffer, helping prevent buffer overflows. Here's an example how to use the sprintf to convert an unsigned long to a character array. Right, okay. Right, so yeah, that's okay. Character array 20. Just the size based on your maximum expected digits. Right, that's already enough. So, I don't quite know what's going on there. Let's just copy that over and see how it looks compared to the one we're using. It's much the same, isn't it? Character array, list item, yeah, character array 20. List, right, so it's okay, it's putting it back into there. And we've got our %lu. My number. List unordered. Right, I don't know what it's telling me that for anyway. So my number, right, so that should have worked. Unless it's not liking what I'm returning here. What am I returning? An unsigned long. an unsigned long as opposed to, thought that was an unsigned long. Yeah, it's an unsigned long anyway. Right, what I'll do is copy the code into ChatGPT. Right, let's just copy that there. Oh, I better copy all of it. Let's just copy that. Right, let's copy that and ask ChatGPT what the problem is. Well, let's see if it finds a problem. Seems like you are trying to dynamically construct an HTML content string. However, there are a couple of corrections and improvements that can be made to your code. That's what I like to see. Okay, get tokens used. List item, get token number I. Okay. So what's it changed? Increase the size of the list item to provide more room for dynamic content. Okay. Adjust the value based on, remove unnecessary sprint character array size of array number. Okay. Line as it appears. You might want to ensure that total size of its content includes tags. Right, let's just copy that then. So, what's the original one? Is that 200? Yeah, so that stays the same. Okay, so I think this is just the only thing that's different. Probably just this. Let's try it. Can always undo it if it's not right. Let's just try it, see what we get. We've got the formatting gone wild. Right, so we've got that. Let's just do it. Okay, let's do it. See what happens. I've gone from thinking about stuff and making sure there's no errors to letting ChatGPT just go ahead and try it. It's taken away the thought process a bit, but yeah. Anyway, what can you do? What can you do? Nothing, just keep on going. We'll give it a go. As long as it works and reliable, it doesn't come up with any faults, we can manipulate it a bit, that's fine. Right, let's see what we get this time. We're going to get exactly the same, do you think? We're going to get exactly the same. Well, I won't get that. We'll get the wrapping text again. Let's see if we get the wrapping text again. Right here. So, into that, tokens. Oh, what do you know? We've got an ordered list. I don't get what I did wrong there, but anyway, there must have been a percent sign or something different. So we've got the list we want. We don't need item in there. List of tokens, so we just need the list of tokens really. We want to add leading zeros into 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So let's ask ChatGPT. Can you make unsigned I can't spell. Unsigned long have leading zeros. 8 digits total. Right. Here we go. Certainly, I've already got routines for doing this, but we might as well see if there's a better way. Oh, yeah, 8. It's using format. Size of formatted number. Right, okay. Certainly, ensure a total of 8 digits. You can use the ESP32 function. Here's an example. In example, the %081U formats buffer ensures that the unsigned log is formatted with leading zeros. Oh, that's clever. Right, so I'll just swap that over then. Swap that over into the code. Right, where do we put that code? Hang on. Right, so it's replaced all the other stuff for that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, because I don't need it to say anything else anyway. So, we want list item. Right, %D, digits. Do you just put it there? Maybe just put it there. No, I don't think that's going to work, is it? What am I doing wrong here? So we've got that. So we need to keep the formatting. That's going to break it, isn't it? Right. Can you add it to previous code? Right, see if it says it. Right, okay. Right, item, yeah, it's done it there, so you can just put that in. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, how have they done it? Let me have another look. Oh, just put it in there, straight like that. Right. Okay, that's it. Right, let's upload that, and hopefully... Oh, we've still got item. Oh well, we'll get rid of that on the next pass. Howdy do, everyone. Welcome to the UPAS project. And you got Dave in the UK. Working on his project and streaming as well. Why not? Why not stream as well? Nobody watching. Oh, hang on. Oh god, I've just reset it and it already started to write for some reason. It started writing to it without me pressing it. Try again. That's weird, that is. That CP2102 chip. Every now and again it'll decide to go ahead and program the ESP32 without me actually putting it into boot mode. Maybe the buttons are sticking. Anyway. Right. Okay. I tell you what, we need some music. Some train track music when it's... Right, let's see if what we got there. We just finished... Right, let's see what it's given us this time. Right, okay. So let's put a leading 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what we wanted. Tokens, last 10 added. It's not really the last 10, but it's... We could alter the code. Actually, we want the last one added, counting back, really. That's what we want. Yeah. Or we could just have the whole lot, but I don't want the whole lot. I'd have to have a scroll bar and all sorts then. Or does it matter if it scrolls the whole list? Don't know. So the last 10 added, we need to get rid of this item business going on here. So if we did a learn, if we turned the learn on, and then we swiped, it would need to refresh this list. We could do a refresh there. So that's how we can prove it works. So let's get rid of the item. You could have the address, but that's non-interested information, so we'll leave that. Right, let's get rid of item. I just want that. Okay, just that. So this chat stuff doesn't actually show you tell you how many people are watching at any one time, does it? Never mind. Right. So I've got that ability, that's good. What next? Yeah, we need to, so we've got, if that is less than the tokens used, and we need to count down, don't we? We need to go down in reverse, so we need to go for I equals token used, for I equals tokens used -1. Right, tokens used -1 for the address. And then we need to do, if I is less than tokens used, less than tokens used. No, yeah. Oh no, it's counting down. If I is greater than tokens used, no, it'll never be greater. I don't know how to do a minusing. You go minus I minus minus, and as long as I token used, right, minus tokens used, right. Oh, it's just 10, isn't it? Just 10. So we'll just put 10 in there. Less than 10. I minus minus should do the trick. So we start at the top of the list, the last one put in. Go -1 to start from a base address of 0, not 1. We're going, if it's less than 10, yeah. I minus minus. And then we're going over on I. Let's try it. You never know, it could work. So, as long as that gives us the last 10 installed or added, and we can refresh the page if you want to see an update list go in and out the page. So, but it'd be nice if it would appear as you swiped it and add it to the list and move the list on. I suppose you could do it once it's added a token to the list. If the web API is open on that page, it'll just update it. Maybe. Oops, that ain't worked. Nah, it didn't catch me then. I was a bit too quick on the old reset and GPIO. Right, let's try again. Okay, so this is quite boring. How can I make this not so boring when I'm working on this stuff? I don't know how you can do that. Not sure how to do that. Background music, maybe? Some people get annoyed with background music. So I don't know what else to say. Right, let's have a look at that. Ready. I mean, this is what I'll be doing anyway, but I won't be streaming. I'll just be doing this boring stuff. No, didn't like that, did it? No, it's rebooted. No, didn't like what I just did. Right, I tell you what, we'll just copy that back to ChatGPT, let it sort it out. See if it's clever enough to work out where a mistake is. Seems like you're trying to iterate over a range of indices. -1 to 0 to create HTML like for it. There's an issue with the loop condition iteration. Here's a corrected version. Alright. I is -1, O greater than equals 0. I minus minus. Oh, as long as it's greater than equals to 0. Yeah, got ya. Gotcha. As long as it's greater, I is greater or equal to 0. Right, but that's the only problem with that, it's going to go all the way down the list to 0. Yeah, that's probably okay. It just means won't give us 10, it'll give us all of them. There's only 8 in there, but if there's hundreds, then you will never see the list will scroll right down. Doesn't matter. Don't know. Try it. We can always add the get number of tokens -10 and put that value there. We'll try it first though. I'll try it first. Try it first. Love is a dongle. Howdy do. What's happened to my head? Why is it off the screen? Oh, it's back on. Right. Okay. So we're gonna reboot that. Let's go on to there. This is repetitive stuff. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I suppose we could have the numbers going down as well, really. Yeah, so that was the last one added. So what we need to do now is put the put the engine into token learn mode. Now the only trouble is we'll have to get rid of these. So we've got a working thing. Let's run up UPAS. Let's minimise that a minute, because it'll get confusing on the screen otherwise.
Welcome to UPAS.
Right, let's just bring
Engine 22 is now online. Engine 23 is now online.
Yeah, so run up UPAS. We're going to change the mode of operation now of this engine, which means we're going to lose our inbuilt. Yeah, we're going to lose. Can I tell you what? I think I've got ability to clone a site. I think. Restore a site, import engines. Right, okay, let's try that. Let's create a new site. So we're going to call this one standalone site. That'll do. Standalone site. Alright, so we're going to open that and we're going to make that a default site. Right, how do you set default? Set default, there it is. Load the site. And we're going to import engines. Right, I didn't do anything, so go on that and click import engines. Assign a new controller, are you sure? Right, what's it done? Assign a new controller? Yeah, don't know what this is doing. May well be doing it, importing the engines from the one site to the other. That's what we want to do. It's put our engines back in. Right, let's just load the site again. Yeah, so that's it. We've actually got a nice bit of code there now. It's, for some reason, it's not connected to it. No, has it blanked them? Maybe it's just put them in without the settings. Possibly has. Let's. We might have to just set them up. Yeah, it's. We can set them up. We can set them up again. Yeah, why not? The engine hasn't changed. It's only the software. So, engine. Right. Let's put the serial number in anyway. That's good. Let's put the packet address in. So, has it changed this packet address? Yeah, it's done all that. I think it was just the fact that it's gone to USB instead of Wi-Fi. So if we do a reload, load the site, still didn't find it. Why is that? Oh, maybe it wasn't set up down here. Yeah, it won't be set up. Wireless. It hasn't got wireless capability. Now it has. So it's got wireless. Forget the rest for now. And go down here. We might have to put the data in. Oh no, to put default data in. Right, so that's okay. Let's change that to join the network. The IP address will have to be changed. So it's 0.99. Save that. We might as well change this as well. Change all this as well. Everything else stays the same. Right, now we will have to reload. Is it gonna, yeah, it's found
Engine
it.
22 is now online.
Yeah, that was pretty painless, wasn't it? Right, so obviously it hasn't got the other one because we've got to do the same to that. I'm not really bothered. I'm not using that at the minute, so it's on, but we can sort that out. Right, so now we've got no users. We shouldn't have any users in this new database standalone site. So let's have a look. Should be no users. Yeah, we've got 0 users. That's good. We're not having a user ability. So what we're going to do is the token learn mode. Token storage mode is going to be standalone learn. Standalone learn. Token learn method instant. Okay. Right, that should be it, really. Let's just click the thing on. Right, we've got L on, which means standalone learn. It's got one reader and it's in the learn mode. Okay, that's good. So now we need to wipe the tokens because it's still got some in there. Let's go and wipe the tokens. Let's see what it's reporting. It's reporting that it's got 8 tokens. Now these are the tokens that were...
Gather complete.
These are the tokens that were already in from the last site. So we need to set 0 tokens. Has that done it? No, it hasn't set 0. Right, why hasn't it set 0? Did it miss
Gather complete.
Maybe it missed the packet. Hang on, let's bring the handshake up a bit. Right, set 0. Overwrite 8 tokens, yeah. Right, gather.
Gather complete. This engine has 0 tokens.
Right, so cleared the tokens. That's good. We're done with this software. So let's, hang on, before I close it, release the relay. Let's close the software.
Thank you for using UPAS.
Let's go over to refresh this. Is it gonna... Let's just do refresh on it. Right. It's got no tokens now. That's what we want. So, right, I'm going to put it on learn. Oh, we're already on learn. So yeah, we're learning now. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put it off learn a minute. We'll give you a drop down view. Let's just bring that up out of the way, yeah. So this is the controller with the reader. I'm going to offer the token up to the reader. It's going to ignore me. It's reading the token, but it's not activating the relay. It knows nothing about the token. Now if we switch on the learn mode and offer the token up, yeah, we get a trigger off it. Now it hasn't updated the list. We can leave it in learn mode, I suppose, and then if we do a refresh, there we go. There's the token we've just learned. Right, so we've got that one. Let's we're still in learn mode. Let's learn another one. Right, so we've learnt another one. Do a refresh. Yeah, there's the next one. Do another one. Refresh. There's the next one. So this is working, isn't it? It's working. So you got 4. Might as well do the 5th one. So it's standalone learn instant. So it'll activate the relay and learn it. And you've got the 5 tokens. So yeah, we're alright. So that's working. And you can see that it's added it. So if you wanted to connect remotely to this from anywhere in the world, and someone said my token's not working, or you send one in the post, you can get them to, well, you could even add the number manually from remote, but send it in the post, set it up for stand learning, and I suppose, and that's it. Just switch it off when it's learnt. You can check whether it's learnt it. Bit long-winded. You don't need to do all that. So it needs to have number of tokens displayed here for a start. And when it adds a new token, it could do with the memory location of the token. Maybe. I'm not sure if you need that or not. Probably. Don't know. There's no user ID on this because it's standalone, so you don't have a user as such. Or it defaults to user 0, which is no user. And you've got your controls, you can impulse the relay. So yeah, the web API is coming along the treat. And you can do a little bit with it. Right, that's good. And you can. So the only thing we don't do is when we're in learn mode and we're adding a token, it's not refreshing the list. So I'm just wondering the best way of refreshing this list. Now it's got an engine processor. Let me just see if it's got an engine processor. Yeah, handle. It's using that processor. So I suppose if we're in learn mode, what we want is a different processor for doing. Yeah, different processor for doing. When we're viewing the token screen, an alternative processor. So if we go to definition, right, here's the engine processor. It's not very big, it's only small. And basically all it's doing is changing the learn text to learn and back to whatever the default is. Read learn mode, right, okay. Yeah, so if it's learn, read learn mode, right, what's that do? Go to definition, right, learn off, learn on, unknown, yeah. Okay, so we've got our engine, so in here we could say, oh, when it's changed to learn mode, it needs to refresh the list. But how to get it to refresh that list without refreshing everything? So we need to check, needs to watch, yeah, it needs to watch for the amount of tokens. Oh, I don't know. I might look at that another day. How long have we been running for? Yeah, an hour and 40 minutes, that's probably enough for today. Right, let's get that switched off. So we've got success. We've got some success here, so let's just go here and commit web API tokens. A bit more on the tokens. Push. Okay. Righty-ho. I think that's going to do it for today. Let's close that down. So we've got a nice little web API going on here. We might want a log. We might want an event log. So you can see the last tokens used. This is the list of tokens. Tokens last 10 added. Yeah, that'll do for one day. So switch off the learning. Right, we've got settings. Yeah, we're alright. We've got a lot of progress this last week compared to years of no progress. We've left it. Right. Okay. Anyway, let's just have a look around, see if anyone's watching. No one's watching. Let's do a thanks for watching. Right. And we're going to finish the stream just there. And we'll see you tomorrow night. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.